Welcome back. Now that we've worked with the site reports of Dreamweaver, let's go ahead and move on with the link checker. If you don't have the results pane open already, go ahead and go to Window, then mouse over Results and select Link Checker. If you were on site reports, the link checker is right next door. The link checker will check every single link on a page and make sure that it is actually pointing to a file, another place in the same file, or a website outside of your domain. To run the link checker is pretty simple. First, we need to go ahead and click on this green play arrow and select one of three options. We can check links in the current document, which is the document open, the entire current local site, or for selected files in the site. I'm going to go ahead and run this check for the entire current local site. You'll see a bunch of results show up. First, we see the file that the error is in, and then we see what is broken. So from this drop-down box, we have three options as well. We have broken links, external links, and orphaned files. So broken links are links that don't point to anything. Maybe a link you created for a page that you haven't finished yet or created, or maybe a link that you mistyped. External links are links that point outside of your domain. So any links to the myCalStateLA homepage or maybe a mail to link will show up in the external links option. If I choose orphaned files, we'll see any files that have not been linked to. Fortunately for our site, we do not have any orphaned files. I'm going to go back to broken links. From here, we can actually double-click on the file to open it with the link highlighted, or I can simply click on the link name and edit it straight from here. So you'll see that on our events page and our index page as well, we have a link to About, but we don't have an About page. I could type a name of a new page I want to link to. I could browse for the file I want to link to. Or in this case, I could create an About page. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go to my master template. I'm going to right click and select Edit, then Duplicate. It creates a copy just below my original master template. Now I'm going to go ahead and rename this to about.html. So I'll right click, mouse over Edit, and then Rename. And I'll simply type About. Press Enter, and it's going to ask if I want to update the links. There's no need to, so I'm going to say Don't Update. Now if I rerun my link checker by clicking the play button and clicking Check Links for entire current local site, we'll see that the about.html page has disappeared. I could do the same thing for the links page. Now you'll notice that we have a bunch of broken links to #main content. That is because this is an anchor link that is supposed to point to the content division, but was misrepresented in the templates. I can simply click on main content and rename this to what it should be, which is just simply content with a lowercase c. I'm going to go ahead and put my cursor behind the C and highlight, replacing main uppercase C with a lowercase c. Once I've changed the option in the link checker, I can press Enter, and it will fix that change. I can do this for every link following. And if I do it a second time, Dreamweaver is going to say, hey, I think I get the idea. Do you want me to fix the rest of the links pointing to this reference? I can simply click Yes, and it'll change that same link in every page. Although it will not do it for every page that has the same problem, it'll only do it for every link that occurs on that particular page. So I'll need to do this for every page individually. You'll notice that when I make the change and the link is no longer broken, it automatically disappears from the results pane. Any changes you make will not be saved automatically, as you'll notice through the stars next to index and events.html. If I want to change both these files at the same time, I can go to File, then Save All, which will save all the open documents. So now my index page and my events page have been saved. It's a good idea to check external links from time to time to make sure that they're still where you thought they were when you created the link. Sometimes websites you don't create might go down or cease to exist, and those links will need to be changed when that happens.